are back. You guys caught me trying to put my gloves on. This is going to be so interesting. With me, I have Lamina Woods Ollivierre. She is the owner of LCA Designs. For those of you who don't know, Lamina has been doing these types of work, painting and printing, for a very long time. And I'm going to let her tell you a bit about her business, and then we're going to get into what we're doing today, all right, which is sublimation printing. So for those of you who don't know what that is, stay with us and we're going to show you. In the meantime, I'm going to continue to put my gloves on. So Lamina, welcome. Welcome to Brunch, a taste of Tobago.
Thank you for having me.
In your lovely pink ensemble. I love it. I saw you walking in and I said, I have to make a comment about this.
Thank you.
All right. So tell us a bit about your business. When did you start LCA Designs?
So LCA Designs was an official registered business in 2011. So this August will mark it 12 years in business. We would have started before, would have been doing some designing while in school, altering certain things just to have a different look, not looking like everybody else, that kind of way.
Right.
And I would have started making clothing for myself. With encouragement from friends and family, I ventured out into business.
All right. And sublimation, I have to make sure that I say it correctly. I was saying something totally different a couple minutes ago. So sublimation printing, just tell us what that is for viewers who don't know. I certainly don't know, and I would like to know what exactly is sublimation printing.
Right. So the sublimation is an additional product and service that LCA Designs currently offers. Right. The print is embedded into the item. So if you are printing a t-shirt, tumblers, mouse pads, it's a specific surface that you need. Also the printer as well. It must be a sublimation printer. The paper as well. It's it's a special type printer, special type paper. In order to apply the ink onto the item.
I see.
So this morning we'll be printing 2 tumblers. I'll be doing one, and of course you'll be doing the other.
Yay! Okay. So what does the process entail? Take us through the process.
All right. So with the process, so it must be.
So I have my gloves on. And,
right. So I have here the sublimation blank. So we have 2 sizes here. So this one is the 20 ounce.
All right.
The other here is the 12 ounce.
Okay, just remind us, what do you call it? What do you call it?
Tumblers.
Tumblers.
So it keeps the hot drinks hot and the cold drinks cold.
All right. Love that already.
Right. Keynote, every time you're about to create your design, you must measure the tumbler in order to have the accurate design for the item.
Okay.
So you measure all the way around and you measure the length of the tumbler as well. So these designs here were already done. So there are different sites or applications you could use to do your designs. And you could also use Microsoft Word, Canva, in order to do the printing of the design. So you must have that exact size.
So those are just a couple of these sites that you can visit for.
And then after you print, you cut off all the excess paper to apply to your blank item. So this one is for the 20 ounce tumbler. And I'll cut this one out as well for the 12 ounce.
Yes. All right, guys, so she's cutting And this is going to be your applique for your tumblers. I wonder if I could keep one of them tumblers, boy. Lamina, what you think,
We'll see.
But this is really, really interesting. I have never heard of the term before, so
Sublimation.
so I was excited to see exactly what this entails.
Right, so the preparation, I'll remove these. The preparation, you must clean the surface of the tumbler first. So I'm using rubbing alcohol. And you mustn't have any form of handprint or anything like that. So I'll put my hand on the inside to make sure I'm not touching the surface.
Okay.
Same for the other.
All right, so don't forget the cleansing process. It's really important, don't forget.
And then this is also why the sizing is important. So it's two different tumblers. So you must have the sizing to go with the design. Right, so I'll give you, so you'll do this smaller one.
All right. Yeah, but
so make sure your design is facing up.
Can my hand fit?
Yes, it can, but
okay.
I need to take off the glove.
Yeah, so why you let me put on gloves?
You're rather excited.
She had me fighting to put on the gloves, and now I had to take off the gloves.
So you could go ahead. So this is the excess that will be overlapping. You put it over and wrap it tightly. So I would turn it upside down to make sure that the paper is level. So you can do that on that side while I'm doing this one. Same here. The design facing upward. And I'm wrapping. And I'll turn it upside down just to make sure that everything is in place.
Tightly fitting.
Right?
Okay, tell us what this is.
So this is...
It's glue, it's disappearing.
Yes, I know that. This is a cup cradle. So you can lean the cup into the cradle like this in order to tape it down.
All right. Let me do that now.
And I will also use this device, the clamp. So while you are there, I would use this device to clamp. This eases from pulling the paper tight because it needs to be tight.
Yeah.
And you apply your tape. You apply the tape in the middle of the tumbler and on the two ends. I just brought additional paper just to see what is done.
I don't even want to let this go.
Right.
I feel like it's like, you know, merchandise. I don't even want to let go. Go ahead.
Right? So you'll tape the center, you'll tape the top and the bottom. Then you will apply a straight strip of tape down the center. And then we'll be taping the top all around and then the bottom all around.
Okay. All right, so we're taping now. Just in case you're wondering what's going on, we are getting ready for the next step, which is
sublimation, the printing aspect as well.
Then we get to the good part, the sublimation. I've been waiting for this.
So I'll preheat the press in the meantime.
All right.
So the tape we use is a heat tape. That's the first tape that we used. The other one will be painter's tape.
Okay.
So I'll strip yours.
All right, so we're waiting for a machine to heat up. And then comes the good part. Yay! Can't wait.
Right, so some instances you may, so this, for example, this was too slack.
Okay.
So it must be sturdy. in order for it to this one is a little slack as well, but we're gonna get through it.
All right.
Right. Then I'll tape the top.
Okay, so hopefully that holds it.
Yeah,
Place,
it will
right?
secure from ghosting at the top and at the bottom.
All right. And there we have a beep.
So it's
We're beeping.
currently preheating.
Yes.
Right.
Do you need to do some classes? What do you think?
It's my goal to do such.
Yeah, that should be on the radar. Do some classes. This
Right.
is wonderful.
Because with this was really trial and error to get this right. In some instances, for example, this one, this was one of my first. I was sampling, so you do something for yourself.
Right.
And I would have had the ghosting at the bottom. So that extra white. So I've learned along the way. And now I'm actually getting the tumblers without
this is pretty. Yeah.
right, without the ghosting and all of that. Right, and then we just scrape out some of the air.
All right. Then we have another beep.
It's almost done heating up.
Oh, how many beeps?
It's going up to 360.
Oh, and then we know it's hot enough. Okay, so it's almost there.
So I'll try with yours in the meantime while it's heating up.
Yes, please. Oh, so it was too slack. That's what you were indicating.
Right.
Yeah.
Some of these products some of these items we do have available at our store. Our store is located at Canby Junction. Right. We also do have a craft section. The craft section, we have for sublimation, we have the heat tapes, the cup cradle, the clamp as well.
Right. And how do we contact you, Lamina?
Our contact is 782-3650.
Right. That's 782-3650.
We are also on Facebook and Instagram at LCA Designs Tobago. LCA Designs Tobago is our handmade space.
Okay.
So I do sewing as well. I do clothing, handbags, and accessories. And you'll find those items there. And with regards to the craft corner, it's LCA Designs Craft Corner. You'll find all craft supplies. So we have jewelry making supplies, handbag accessories, keyring, resin supplies as well. So you could have we also sell epoxy resin, silicone molds, glitter, all these different items.
I like that.
Right, so
I have to come to that store.
The reason for the craft corner is that when I was doing the handbags, it was really difficult finding accessories to go with the bags, and I would have to bring them in. So I started bringing them in a larger sum so that other persons doing handbags would have been able to access some of these handbag hardware. So later on, the craft corner grew. It was a little cubicle in the store, and it's now a whole space.
Yeah,
a whole big space.
So I like craft, as you can tell by what I'm wearing. So if I had like a nice, elegant ensemble, and I said, look, I want to go by Lamina, because I don't have any accessories that are going to quite fit this. I want a clutch and I want a earring, and I could come in.
You could come in,
have that done.
You could have that service provided, and we also have ready to purchase items. So we do have some Ankara accessories,
designs,
handbags, and
I like that store. I have to come to that store.
Right, so the press is now heated up.
All right, here we go.
It had to be heated with a tumbler inside. So I'm taking that out. And I'm putting that on the heat mat, heat resistant mat.
Okay, and you sell these as well?
Not the
heat mats as well?
But we'll be having the tape dispenser this weekend.
Okay.
And I also sell the tumbler blanks as well.
Okay.
So if that you're doing the tumblers, we also do have the blanks as well. So you could go ahead and put on your gloves.
Oh, now I do that. Okay. I was too early the last time, so yeah. So now it's time for the gloves.
Yes.
Okay. You make me, you had me excited. So I say, all right, let me get ready. You know, and I put on the gloves one time, but then I realized no.
Yes, there's a process to get all this done.
I realized Lamina. I say, well, what Lamina doing me, sir? Lamina have me on scene. Right.
Right. So you could go ahead. So the tumbler is going in for 2 minutes, 1 minute on each side. So you basically mark it with the center mark from the tape. So you put it in on one side.
So you scoot it?
Yeah, you could scoot it in.
All right. So if I do like so, could I do it like so?
Yes. Right, and you could go ahead and bring down the handle.
Press down.
So it's slack because I would have been printing something else yesterday. So we'll adjust the.
All right.
Right, so the timer is currently rolling.
Okay. And where can we find these machines? Do you source them? That's another question I wanted to ask.
I sourced this one. I had to source this one. At the point in time, I was actually using this smaller press. It was more cost efficient. I was able to afford this one. But this was part of an 8-in-1 print. So I had the press for the t-shirts. I could have done
I get you.
The cost of the 8-in-1 was the cost of this. So I purchased this to start up the sublimation business.
Right.
And then I went and purchased this one.
Okay. But where could one find?
Where we open it?
Yeah, where do we go if we want to do this?
To purchase this?
Where do we find something like this?
Personally, I sourced this online. So you roll it around, put the tape on the opposite side. Right. And we go again.
Oh, can I keep these? Oh, yeah.
And we go again.
Nice.
Right. Anything else?
All right. So how long does it take? If you had to estimate, how long would it take to do both sides?
2 minutes.
2 minutes tops?
2 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
So it's 1 minute on each side.
Okay.
So as the 1 minute is up, as you would have heard, the press would beep. So you'll know when to turn it on the other side or to take it off.
Okay. So coming to customize, so I like to customize things. So I would be visiting.
Sure.
You're gonna give us your social tags again, where we can find you, telephone number, because I know a lot of people are gonna want this service. So we're gonna revisit that again. You're gonna let us know where to find you, etc. And yes, guys, you can get customized pieces.
You can take it out and put it on your mat.
So I'm taking it out now. This one?
Yeah. All right. We'll go ahead.
Do I close the clamp? Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Another one.
Yes.
Sorry.
At this one, we'll have to adjust it some more. Because this one is much smaller. So the good thing about this press is that you could press any from 11 ounce up to 30.
So it's adjustable. And that's what you need in this type of business.
Okay, so we'll go ahead with the
okay, so it's time for removal of the tape. And Lamina is doing that so nicely and so elegantly. So we're removing the tape, and then we are going to see our design. I'm so excited.
Right. So the reason for the glove is that you'll be able to touch it because it's very hot.
Yeah.
I use a weeding tool to take off the tape.
And then you have. Okay, so this is done. And it goes on the other side, right?
Good.
That's good?
Yeah, that's good. So you could go ahead and open this one up.
I asked her if I could keep the gloves. She ain't answer me yet, eh? All you notice, she ain't answer me yet. Mm-hmm. Ah! There it is. There it is. Do you guys see? Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite types of art. It's just like inspirational writing. So it's celebrate my win. I am strong. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Positive vibes only. These are the types of things that I like to see. So if I'm customizing something, it's all positive. Anybody who knows me, you know that it's positive stuff, positive sayings with me. And we have a beep now.
And that's the end of that one. And this here was actually a custom design that I did. So I put some designs together and...
Okay, so this goes here?
Yes.
And what is this called again?
A heat mat.
Heat mat, okay.
Right, so you protect your surface from getting burnt.
Okay.
So when you realize with the paper, the ink is, some remain on the paper, yes, but it's not much. So the ink, everything is fused onto the tumbler. So I'll go ahead.
Are we closing this back or it could stay that way?
No, it wouldn't close all the way.
It wouldn't close. Oh yeah.
Right?
You adjust it.
Yes. So I'm taking off the tape.
All right.
You want to weed off this? You want to weed off the tape this time?
I could weed it off. I might not be able to weed it off like you.
So we're hooking it in.
It's kind of coming off with my glove.
All right. Go ahead and open the paper.
All right. So it's open right now. Oh, there's a piece of tape. Ah! And it's... Look. Let me show you. Look. What does that say? Tobago updates. Television. Yes, folks, you saw it right here on Brunch, a taste of Tobago. Let me turn it to my next camera also. All right. Yeah, so we have Lamina doing what she does in really stylish fashion. Just for our viewers, just remind us of where we can find you, telephone, contact, social tags.
Right, so we are located at Canby Junction. It's a big gray building. It's a merger of two businesses actually. Bijou de Mode. We also sell fashionable jewelry, plus size clothing. I do clothing, handbags, and accessories. I can be contacted at 782-3650. Social media, LCA Designs Tobago on Facebook and Instagram for my handmade space. And for the craft supplies would be at LCA Designs Craft Corner on both Facebook and Instagram.
And there you have it. We are... Look, I love DIYs, first of all, because I get to go into just a little bit into the mind of our creatives and what they do. Let me say this again to my kings and my queens. When creatives charge you a price, do not, I repeat, do not query the price or ask for a markdown or reduction or 50% off, and all the things that we tend to do when we're purchasing. All right. So thank you so much, Lamina, for being with us. It was indeed a pleasure. If you're getting classes, I am first in line.
Yes.
Please do not forget me.
I'll reach out to you.
Thank you for coming to Brunch, a taste of Tobago. It was so lovely to have you. I love this. I love you. I can't keep talking about the pink t-shirt. If it could have fit me, you wasn't leaving it right here with me. But thank you so much. And we are going to wrap We're going to be right back. Our friend Joelle Green George is here, and she is going to be talking book club today with Mr. Rodney Pigott. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.